Okay, we want JP. We want Maksym. Where's Maksym? Who else? Okay, so I found out some more information. Okay. Meeting started.
Yep.
So Laura is in PST. She's not going to be joining us on meetings. So we have 3 people in PST. 1 person on Ukraine time, which is EET.
Is that the same guy, Maksym?
Yes. And we have Muhammad, who is PKT, Pakistan. So I'm just looking for anybody else who should be in here today. Kirthi, wait, what's her real name? I don't know what time zone she's in. I'm just gonna send her this. She still didn't respond to me. And who else? Priyansh. Eden. She, I don't know who. Spandan, I don't know what time zone they're in either. And Anusha. But I'm pretty sure Anusha is going to be let go, according to Max. Okay, so some updates. Ashutosh he's got family stuff, personal stuff, so he's MIA for a little. I'm pretty sure Maksym already took over, but he said he's going to push whatever he has so that Maksym can take over. So Maksym's taking over Ashutosh's work. And Mallika, we had to also relinquish Mallika of her responsibilities this morning as well. Just full throttle. Because Sangeet, we don't want you teaching anybody. We don't want anybody teaching anybody. We just want to have people who are competent and know what they're doing, kind of thing. We can't have people asking, like, if you need information from Manan because he has it, or if you need information from Adrian, that's one thing. But to say, hey, could you help me do this? Like, I just don't know how to do it. That is that's not good, because now it's like, hey, Sangeet, stop doing what you were doing and help me do this thing. And then Sangeet's like, okay, stop what I'm doing and now come over to you and relearn what you're doing. Okay, this isn't the way I would have done it. And then it turns out that if we just gave Sangeet both of those tasks, they would have been done 2 days ahead of time. Whereas we split the task between 2 people, and it actually slowed down Sangeet and made it so the overall 2 tasks took way longer to get done. So we keep on seeing that show up over and over again that we have to avoid at all costs. And it's hard to avoid, but we're going to do a much better job of avoiding that with this tracker. As far like this is the great filter of entering this company. You get tested on 6 tasks, and after 6 tasks, that's when we decide if you're actually going to be integrated. So you can see people who are onboarded are people who have shown that they can complete tasks and have started to contribute. So I won't go over this too much again. And where the heck is Maksym? So we have to avoid that at all costs, definitely. We're also going to get everybody who's on this call, and like Imam and the concrete people. All the concrete people are going to be on Jira. Okay, and we're going to use Jira for all of our task management stuff. We're going to move away from trying to use GitHub Kanban and this and that and lists, and we're going to use Jira professionally for everything. And we're going to figure out how to use Jira for sprints. So right now we can see that this is the team that we're considering for sprints right now. Manan designating tasks for Chris and Sangeet, Maksym designating tasks for JP and Jomar, and Ashutosh, if he was up, hopefully he comes back sooner than later. Adrian designating tasks to Laura, who's QA, and myself just doing this stuff, and which is mostly, this is just design work as far as what affects this job. And in the future, hopefully we're going to be adding somebody like a CC. We'd be adding somebody like a Kirthi, or Priya, whatever her name. I don't know what her name is. And we would also want to add in future sprints Imam and Avinash, because Avinash, Imam coordinates tasks for Avinash and himself. So, if we're also looking at CC somewhere in here, and say we get Ashutosh to start contributing regularly again, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's actually one more than I would hope for. I believe a Scrum, a sprint team, we should make it a rule to keep it at 12. The reason I say that, the reason I come up with that number is because it's like a very optimal number for military teams, at least in the US. They really like 12 as the largest team. And there's just a lot of reasons. Like, I'm sure a lot of, military spending has gone into researching what is the optimal size team. And so I've always just used that as a good gauge. And it also seems like that's the best size. That's the maximum size for like a Google Meet. Like, there's 8 of us right now, 4 more. And, you're looking at a 20-minute meeting, like minimum, just to get through everybody's updates, maybe like 15 minutes if you're quick. So, or Maxim, can you see straight? Can you see straight?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we feeling with? We're gonna get into these tasks, Maxim. So what are we feeling like we want to give to JP and Jomar?
It's have they done as their current ones?
Well, I mean, they done with their current ones. I mean, how do we want to do this sprint? Like, have them finish up what they were doing and put this in the sprint? Like, how do we feel like a sprint? You're supposed to start fresh, like we just say.
Yeah. Ideally, we should start out fresh. It's like a stop and start.
Yeah. So let's just give them let's just give each of them one task, and they can finish up what they're finishing up and finish their task. But, JP has a task that you give him that's going to take him 4 days. Because it's going to take him 3 days to finish up what he already has. It should take him the whole sprint to finish this. So really, this should take him 7 days, but it's because I'll spend the first 3 finishing up what he has right now. You know what I mean?
We have some pages. For example, he could work on contact page.
JP can work on the contact page.
Yes, so the research here. And
You got to take over for Ashutosh. He said he'd push what he has, and you can finish from there. So I guess JP can finish from here.
yeah, that's good idea.
And complete new pages. Yeah, and then we just need something for Jomar and something for you, Maksym, for the sprint. And one other thing I'd like to do is make sure everybody is in the Jira. So just get signed in and stuff, and we'll get.
I started the work page for that. A community page.
Yeah, but we want something for this week for you. So I know that's for, and you'll only be working from Wednesday to Sunday. So Sunday, when does the sprint end? Does the sprint end right before the next sprint meeting, I guess?
Yeah.
Adrian?
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll have from Wednesday until Sunday evening to complete your sprint. So let's decide what that's going to be. And while we're here, Adrian, if you could walk me through how do I make it? I don't even know where to go to add people anymore. I'm so confused by this. I guess I go like to the user management. And who do we not have? Adrian Ashutosh.
You have,
We don't have Jomar.
yeah, and you don't
I'm-
have
I'm-
Chris. Oh no,
I'm not there.
you're under there.
No, I'm not there.
Sangeet, Jomar, and Chris, could you shoot me your emails real quick? Just in the Google Meet or on Discord. Confluence free? Like, where am I? Am I in Jira? Am I in Confluence? Am I in Atlassian? I'm so freaking confused. So I guess I'll click invite users. Like they only need to be inside of Jira, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I can actually just uncheck this one,
Yeah.
uncheck Confluence,
Yeah.
because I'm afraid of like, oh, I should have added multiple people. I don't want to start some kind of Confluence subscription on top of Jira subscription.
It sounds so hospital related. Confluence.
Yeah, it sounds, a lot of this stuff sounds like medicine right now.
Yeah.
Suspended user, Sangeet, what did you do? What do you mean?
You're suspended.
I think there is a limitation like 10 users, I guess.
Suspended. But I think we had you in here for a second and we had to. Oh, something's wrong. E, what did you do?
I think you added me earlier, right? I think when
Yeah,
starting.
sometime I think earlier you might have added him, and I think you have to accept something like some. You might have got some email, Sangeet.
Yeah,
This
did you already
consent
get
email? Yeah.
did you already get invited?
Actually, earlier I got an.
Look, total
email.
users. Suspended. What did you do?
Just
Restore
check your
message.
email, Sangeet. I think previously you might have not.
Okay, there you go. I guess that was it. So
Is it
weird.
done? I got an actually I got an invitation email some days back, like in February 12th. Can I accept the invite there?
Well, you should have got a new one just now, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So you're on probationary period, Sangeet.
Yep.
We're reapplying your membership, but you're on probationary.
I think it might be like we are using the free version. I guess there might be a limitation of 10 users. I guess 10 or 12. I don't remember it exactly.
Wait, what is this? Get free trials of with your Jira. No. I just want that. Maybe later. Wow, they want me to buy everything. I don't even know what the heck this stuff is. Okay. Jira. The real Jira. We have the real Jira now. Use 9 of 10 users in Confluence for. Okay. Why are you telling me that? We're so good.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. So Shivani or Adrian, whoever wants to do their thing, let's all tasks that are appropriate to assign to Jomar and Sangeet and Chris. Let's assign them those tasks instead of assigning it to the task maker person.
I think I've added yesterday.
I saw you add some stuff on Jira.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, you need to assign it to the correct person now that they're finally in here.
Oh, right. Yeah. Let's do that. Manan, refresh my memory. What were the 2 tasks you were going to assign both Chris and Sangeet?
Chris gonna complete that text API and Sangeet gonna work on PayPal function.
PayPal function and tax API. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I found 2 rough resources about how to do a sprint with Jira, and I shot it into that chat. Maybe I just sent it to Shivani. I think I sent it into the chat, the group chat, and I don't know. I don't know how you want to formulate it.
I'll work on it.
Okay. So, and this is the place to go to find out. So we'll have. What do we want JP to do to have done by Sunday? And forget about tasks that he's finishing up. They're just something we want him to have done by Sunday. The contact page? I feel like that's something. And yeah, in the meantime, Jomar, what's your update for us? Let's just get a quick scrum in here.
Hello. I'm wrapping up the purchasing info page. I'll finish it shortly after Scrum.
Wait, what page?
The purchasing information page.
Ah, okay. When do you feel like you'll have a? Wait, which one though? There's 3 pages there. Because there's the 3 different color rows. Just that one. Community. Okay.
Please better sign from this.
Wait, what's that one say? Wait, zoom out. Individual event page. Okay, that's for JP. And when are you gonna do that pull request, Jomar?
Before tomorrow's Scrum at the latest.
Understood. What's that?
I could finish the page.
For Jomar? All right. Jomar, you can hand it off to Maksym and he can finish it. That way we can have you focus on sprint.
Okay.
Okay. So hand that off to Maksym. And so what do we want to throw Jomar for sprint?
This page.
So wait, zoom out. What's that one called? Scroll down. It's the big letter. Scroll down more. Community/events. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. So the ones that have see all in parentheses are just the. It's going to get kind of confusing. This is a whole big area. This is community page. And inside of the community page, we have see all for events. And so when you click see all, then you get the events see all page. And then when you click an individual event, then you get the event. So a pretty good tiered list here. And that happens with the tips page as well, which no one is doing right now, I believe. But you have reading material that you can scroll through and videos that you can scroll through, but then you can click see all and you will get a giant library. So that's what the see all in parentheses means there. Okay, so I don't know, 4 days. We'll say for both of those tasks. And Laura, I imagine we want to give her a couple pull requests, Adrian.
Yeah, I was talking to Maksym last night about having, some of those newer devs PR requests, the simple ones, thrown my way so I can check them with Laura. I'm having a meeting with her tonight and JP so we could set up all her repositories, and also so that we can guide her through the steps of how we do QAing in turn systems.
Understood. Okay, so yeah, I put Laura to review 3 pull requests, and it'll take her 1 day per as a
As a start.
yeah. 1 day per. Okay, so that's
This looks good, guys. I like the structure right now. We have designated functions to work on for the week. If you guys finish the task earlier than what is expected, of course, reach out to us so that we can reassign you some tasks, because there's a lot of things to do. But yeah, it looks good.
do you know what Confluence is?
It's supposed to be for admin, so we could brainstorm, plan before we put it into tasks.
Okay, so we'll so we want to get the most out of GitHub and the most out of Jira that we possibly can. So let's keep on doing that. That saves us money. Otherwise what we'd be doing is we'd be paying for like something like Notion, and we'd be paying for some like analytics tracker. But when we're smart and we use as much as we can from Jira, and we use the wiki, like that was a big win on Manun's side, using the wiki inside of GitHub is very smart. That is way better than all these other alternatives. So let's get real comfortable. And I don't even know in Atlassian, that's like the overall thing.
It's the company.
It's so confusing. It's like it's like what holds Jira and holds Confluence though. So if you're using all of them, you're using Atlassian in general, it seems. But I love this because what we can use this for as well is for people too. We can do personnel management here too, and we can see how we are doing. I love this because it can make it to a point where you can see how well you're performing on tasks, and that motivates you to make the pie chart look better, make this look better. Okay, well, I feel like that's good. We don't have to get into this Fibonacci stuff quite yet. We'll brainstorm that for next sprint. Let's just get through this sprint and see what we do right and what we do wrong.
Wait, just one question. Did we hear from everyone or no? Or do we need to?
Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, let's run through everybody. I got so sidetracked with this. How about Chris? What's your update for us?
I didn't have much of an opportunity this weekend. I had family visiting, so I'm working on still resolving the bug on the tax API. I'll have that pushed up tonight, at latest tomorrow night.
Understood. Okay. And Sangeet, have you started the PayPal function?
No,
Or no,
didn't
I
get
guess
an
you haven't.
invitation. No.
No, but what did you do yesterday?
So actually, I just completed the RSS feeds kind of things, but actually there is still some confusions going on. Not confusions, but the thing is that actually we are not getting the full content from the website. So Manan, did you just mention this thing with Gary?
Yeah, Gary wants something different than what we have created.
Oh, okay.
So
So, like,
yeah,
if you just give me a clarity on just what exactly you need, or I can design it like that. Because right now, this RSS things are actually implemented
don't
right
don't focus on RSS feed, just focus on PayPal. We will focus on RSS feed afterwards.
now. Okay. All
Yeah,
right. Mm-hmm.
RSS feeds is supposed to be it's originating from us, not the other way around.
Yeah.
You are just giving the data to the pipeline.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes
So
sense.
well,
Okay.
yeah, I'll show you something. The reason I thought about it is because of what LinkedIn lets you do, and we'll
See,
just
like,
talk about RSS feeds on next week's sprint.
actually, what exactly? Okay, we can just talk
Yeah,
about this.
we'll talk about it on next week's sprint.
Okay.
Um, we got Jomar. JP, what's your update for us?
I helped Adrian and Maxim on the issue on turnkey emulator models and those messages. That's it for me. And yeah,
Okay. JP, you and Maxim have to like keep on talking with the same amount of vigor that you start your sentences. You guys sound like you're talking to me while you're driving by in a really slow car. Like, please keep on. It's like, yeah, I did a bunch of work yesterday, and then I did some more last night. And then you just start like talking to yourself, and then it just goes away, and we don't hear at the end of the story. Like, please say the end of the story. So, what are you doing again? You're doing something with modals or something?
yeah, emulator models and those messages. Those messages, some of them are broken. That's why they need me to fix them.
Love it. Kind of did it again there, but okay. Just let's yell the whole time. Let's just get louder towards the end of our sentences. Real loud so everyone can hear. And like Sangeet solved his problem. Remember Sangeet when he had to like put it on his chin? He had to put the mic on his chin with the with the crappy headphones. Oh,
You're
Oh, sorry, I was the mute again. So, yeah. Okay. All right.
now we can't get the mic the mute right. All right. Okay, fellas. Manon, how about you? What did you yeah, what were you working on yesterday? Because I know your stuff was done for the most part, but we haven't been able to merge it. Because I would love to see the blog. I'd love to see the blog actually come through and show up. This is working, correct?
Yeah, it's working. Maxim hasn't updated that staging branch yet. He's still working on website.
Okay, where does this come from? Is this from the back end?
It's come directly from Firebase.
This is?
Yeah.
Okay, can we get rid of the comma that comes after turn?
Okay.
I'm not really sure whether there's a comma after that. Okay. Do you have any update for us, Adrian?
No, I maybe Shivani, let's talk after this meeting, maybe so we could powwow on the Jira board.
Also, yesterday I've added the developer names too. I don't know why the column is not visible to you, Gary, but in my Jira, I can see the developer name too.
Is it still happening now after he's updated the list?
Yeah, I can see the developer's name, and he is not able to see any of the developer's name.
Oh, he
I
can.
see assignees.
Yeah, I can show my screen. Yesterday I've updated many things. Can I just share my screen for a while, Gary?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Is it because I was on the website?
Guys, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
So website, turnkey, and backend. Let's start with the backend. And here I've added the task of Manan, and see, I have added the developer thing. Like whoever is doing, like Chris is doing tax one, Sangeet is doing right now. He will start with PayPal, and Manan is doing FAQs.
Well,
In
click the I don't know. Click the drop down on developer.
yeah, I can put the drop down.
No, can you click the drop down button chevron?
It's
I
not-
don't know. Do you have to like click publish for something to actually show for other people? Because I'm definitely you're on back end and oh, I see developer on back end. Yeah, I
Also,
see it
you can see on website too. I've added in website. See.
on website. On website, I do not
I
see
can't
it.
see.
But
You
I
see it
can
Not
on
visible to
website?
me.
On website? On
On
back
back
end,
end.
I see it.
No, I can't.
see Maxim, Gary, Adrian, Imam, Jomar, everybody I've added.
Backend, I can't see the developer.
I don't know how it
That's
is.
so weird. Is there like
Guys,
some
Oh, okay, yeah.
there's a plus
So
button.
just click on that plus sign. You have to
Yeah.
add it manually.
The
This
plus
one?
button on the right button. No, yeah,
Oh.
the plus button. Yeah.
Oh, I see recently created, and I have to add that I'm able to see this. So when you hide a field, it's only for you that you're hiding the field.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's useful for the developers that we're onboarding.
Yes.
Because right now all these people can now be fully integrated. We can just, JP's in here, all these people are in here, so we don't need.
Yeah, means we can update the name like whoever is doing. If Manan's under backend, if Sangeet is doing, we can allocate the task. Okay, this task is done by Sangeet as a developer. That's why I added the column.
Okay, well, we just learned something new there.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. All right, let's get to it. We'll have
And Gary, are you able to see the due date also? Yesterday I've added the due dates. In short, I've added the Excel sheet which you have created, the sprint one in the Jira, the entire task, like Adrian task, Maxim task, your task.
I only see due dates for the back end and website. No, turnkey doesn't have any due dates.
Yeah, whatever was mentioned in the Excel sheet for the sprint one, I have updated everything there.
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, I see that stuff.
Okay. Just let me know the dates, like we have to change the date or we have to keep the same one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's do our breakout meeting. So Jomar should probably break out with Maksym so that they can do that handoff, right?
I think he could just push the branch and that's
Okay. Jomar, could you just push the branch and Maksym will take it from there?
Yes.
And then you can start working on the community/events page, see all. And Shivani and Adrian, you can have your breakout meeting. But
Yes, yes.
all right, thanks everybody.
Thank you.
Get to work. Talk to you guys later.
Peace out, guys. Hey, I'll talk to you later, Gary.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.